Hi, welcome to Ask Me About Dyslexia. My name is Pam Spock and I'm a dyslexia specialist. This is a four-part series discussing how to make the transition from high school to college. Even if you think that college is a long way off, or you're not even sure if your child is going to go to college, this series of videos will at least let you know what to expect when the time comes. Also, your child has the best chance of success if you start planning early. So just keep this information in your back pocket for if and when you need it. Just 4 little notes before we begin. Number 1, I prefer the term learning difference when talking about dyslexia rather than a learning disability. But you can't get help for a learning difference, so we have to call it a learning disability in order to get support. Number 2, most of my videos are addressed to parents, and this one is too, but since I know that college and high school students might be watching this video and a lot of it applies to them, sometimes I might talk directly to parents, but sometimes I might talk directly to students. I've given this presentation live before, and that's what ended up happening. So I might switch back and forth in who I'm talking to. Number 3, I'm giving general information, but make sure that you check with the college that you're interested in because policies are going to vary from school to school. And number 4, I'm going to create a playlist for this series, so be sure to check out all the videos in this series. All right, let's get started. Welcome to part 2 of our series of transitioning from high school to college as it pertains to learning disabilities. Today we're going to talk about what kind of help is available for students with dyslexia in college and how do they get it. First of all, let's talk about the services that are commonly available in college. Okay, there's accommodations, and we're actually going to have a separate video on that. There's assistive technology, also separate video, probably the same one as accommodations, I can't remember. Anyways, there's also sometimes academic coaching, sometimes there's tutoring, mentoring, research assistance, counseling, advising, career counseling, referral to other resources. There are tons of services often available in college, and sometimes you don't even have to have documented learning disabilities in order to get these. Sometimes you do. It just depends on what it is. Where would you look for assistance? Well, first place to go is the Disability Support Office at the college. Most colleges do have some type of disability support office. It goes by varying names. If you go to almost any college website, you're going to be able to find it, and it'll tell you something about what they offer. Some colleges have tutoring centers, like a general tutoring center, a writing center, a math lab, a language lab. Okay, there's also department offices that offer help. Sometimes you can find help at the library. There's academic advisors or an academic advising center. There's a counseling center. There's often a career center, and there's sometimes different student organizations related to different academic areas, your major, professional organizations. So there's lots of places to look for assistance. So like I said, sometimes you can get assistance no matter who you are. You might not have any learning disabilities, but you still need some assistance in college. College is hard. So you would want to check in those different places, check individual departments for specifics, check department websites, learn as much as you can about the available resources at like the new student orientation. They're going to let you know about what is available and how to get it. Now, if you need more support than the general student population because you have a learning disability, then you are going to want to go through the Disability Support Office. Now, each college has different requirements, different process for registering with that office and requesting services. Sometimes the request has to go in before you actually apply because getting accepted into that program is a condition of your acceptance. Sometimes you can apply for it after you have already been accepted. It just varies. And if it's a more comprehensive program, then sometimes they have a separate application process. Every school is different, but look for those things on the website. I have looked at a bunch of websites for colleges, and both public and private colleges offer support. So take a look. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Sometimes it's even easier to get help in college than it is to get in high school because there's not nearly as much red tape. So that wraps up part 2. There's lots of different support available from different departments at the college, and you don't even have to have qualified for special support services in order to get many of those things. So if you do decide that you want to apply for those special supports, then you're going to need to contact that disability support office and let them know that you are interested in applying for that support, and find out what you're going to need in order to get it, and make sure that you start early. So college may not be for everyone, but don't let the fact that you have dyslexia stop you if that is what you want to do, and that it's your heart's desire to pursue a career that requires a college degree. There is lots and lots of help available out there. And this is a great time to be dyslexic because there is so much assistive technology out there. And we'll talk about all of that in another video. So I hope that this has been helpful to you, and I hope that you will share it with somebody who has a student going off to college within the next couple of years, and you think that this information might be helpful to them. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.